What up, good people? And you bad people too. This is me, the MATTWOODS. And today I'm in the house with my nephew, Mikey. What up, though? Everything is good, man. Hey, y'all, Mikey just asked me a question. He was like, where did I get this from? And I was like, this is old. This is older than he is. I got this from my stepdad, Ben, in like 1991. And I got the saw from him in like about 1989. He was a big supporter of me and what I was doing with the wood. I used to build the speaker boxes and all of that type of stuff back in the day. I had shop class in the 7th grade. By 8th grade, I was making speaker boxes and I was selling them. So, he supported this thing. This is back in like I say, 1989. And it's got actually, I take that back. This was 1990. And it's got the infrared scope on there or whatever, not scope, but the infrared beam or whatever. So, but anyway, we're going to put it to use. Today, we're going to be making some planter boxes. I'm going to be showing Mikey how to do that, and we're about to make it happen. So the first thing is you want to find out which one is the smallest of these 4 blocks. See which one is the smallest. And you don't have to use a ruler. Just hold them, put them all side by side. Okay. So that's going to be our measurement. So we're going to find out, well, we're going to make sure all of the other 3 are this size. So go ahead and measure that one. And what you want to do is make sure it's all, yeah, there you go. Yep. So there's no need to mark it. You're just looking at how big it is and what's the size on it?
24 and a half.
Yep. So all these ones, you want to make them 24 and a half. And these are the ones you're going to need to mark. That's 24. You didn't mark it 24 and a half. Yeah. We don't want to have that gangster lean. And then what I normally do is, like, I'll have it like down to the edge, kind of like right there to do the 24 and a half, and then I'll slide it up. Or you could just do it in the middle of 24 and a half, and then write it on both sides. But just make sure it's all the way down. Yep. And then do the same thing for the other 3. All right, so now that you got those measured, you can go ahead and make the line. I should have asked you to do that at the same time, but go ahead and just make the line all the way across. Yes, y'all. So I was asking Mikey if my stepdad, Ben, Grandpa Ben, as the grandkids know, I was asking if he remember spending time. He was like, yeah, he used to, what did you say?
He used to come and get us some ice cream.
Yeah, then what else he would give y'all? Yeah. The ice cream, that was his thing. He always took the kids to get ice cream. All right, y'all. And now this is a miter saw. Now, we got the miter saw from a grant. Shout out to Ashley Roberts of, what's the name of the bank? Ashley Roberts. I'll put the name of the bank up here because they changed their name to West Coast. Premier Bank. They were at Premier Bank. She gave us a $500 grant through the bank. We bought the miter saw for this purpose of doing stuff here, showing the kids how to, make boxes and all that good type of stuff. Now, he won't be using it on this occasion. I'm going to go ahead and make the cuts, but that's what this is, pretty much a miter saw, but he's going to watch and see how it's done. All right, so basically, just going to line it up against the wall there. Like this, see? And then kind of want to line it up to make sure it's going to be on that part. And then you turn it on. Cuts right through. All right, so the next thing is we got this piece of board. This is going to be the side. And what we want to do is grab that T-square and we're going to measure 30 inches across. And here's your pencil right here. And then slide it down and do another measurement since it's since it's large. So slide it down to, about like that. And just make sure it's all the way flat at the end. See your end ain't flat down here. Always want to make sure it's flush. There you go. All right. All right, cool. I got this in the 8th grade and got that infrared beam on it. So this is like the latest technology from back then. So, you know what I'm saying? That was like, I say 1988 actually. I said 1989 earlier, but it's 1988 when I got this. You want to go ahead and measure another 30 inches on this one now that we cut it. So now what you're going to do is the legs, you could put this end onto this end here just to get it lined up. No, lay it down flat. Opposite way, like towards, yeah, yep. And all the way down, yep. And so what you're going to end up doing is getting it all the way flush against the edge, making sure that's perfectly against the edge on that side and on this side. The wood is a little bit warped, so it might be off a little bit, but what you're going to do is you're going to take the drill and then drill just straight down into there. All right, so have you ever used an electric drill before?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
I think it'd be better if we marked where we're supposed to put it.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, you know, what you could do is it needs 2 up here, and I kind of just eyeball it. I don't want to be too close to the edge, so about like right there and right there. I usually just eyeball it. Usually you want to do be at least a ½ inch in both ways. So about like right there. Yeah. And just take your time. Don't push it down too hard. You don't want to slip and hit your hand. So there you go. Now you can put that pressure on it. And what you're gonna have to do is like kind of make it go more towards you and kind of actually push it down, pull it down closer to you. Move it down closer to you, yeah. Because you want to kind of like stand up over it and make sure you're pushing down hard. Otherwise, it'll start to spinning a little bit. All right, go back. Go in the reverse direction. But yeah, but always keep it like straight to you like that. Go in the reverse direction. All the way up. No, is it reverse? Oh, hold on. Let me see. All right, y'all. So we had to take that screw out. These screws, they seem to strip pretty easily. I don't know why that is. All right, y'all. So we had to pick up a couple of tools here. These are the double-ended impact drive set. Basically, you know, the screwdriver bits. And here are the drill bits. Can you dig it? So yeah, so you're gonna take the drill bit, the small one that matches up
This one?
with the size of the screw. You don't want it to be, it could be like about, you don't want it to be bigger than the screw, that's for sure. So, no, compare it to the, you compare it to the size. You hold it up against it. Yeah, like go right down this way. So that one would be fine, because you want it still to be kind of snug. So you don't want the hole like perfect. Yep, and then put that all into the drill. And you're gonna, hey, oh, here I come. Oh, you got it in there. No, did you twist it with both hands to tighten it up? Okay, cool. All right, so then you could do like one over there, one in the middle, and 2 at the bottom. That's cool. And keep it going and pull it straight up. And pull it up, yeah. And then one in the center. All right, so now that you got all 4, we go ahead and change your bit and start drilling them in. That you want to tighten it up a little bit tighter. That should, yeah, don't be putting that pressure on it. Yep.
So
Is it in there straight? Yep, it's in there straight. All right, and I'll put that one back. We want to keep sure, make sure our tools are in the right spot. All right, so now that we got the legs on there, what we want to do is we want to make the bottom piece. So the bottom piece has to be the same size as this, which is the 30 inches. So we got our wood over here, so go ahead and measure 30 inches for that. You gotta like, it's better to like go from the top. Like, I'll make it go from the top, like from, yeah. Yeah. And that way yeah, that should be good, yep. And all the way back, all the way forward. Then now, basically, these, you're gonna put that on each piece. So that's gonna go on that one, that one. Basically, you wanna get in the habit of being able to eyeball it. So like, you wanna be about half up on it. Yeah. You want to be half up. Yeah, so yeah, you could actually mark it if you wanted to. And you could go down a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to be too close to the edge. Yeah. And then do the same thing, mark it down here as well. And then now you could use that before you drill. You just use it to kind of mark. So now you can like kind of eyeball it to see where you need to be. Well, no, you could just do it close. Yeah, that way. Not close, but you know, my finger width apart. So you want to do about your finger width apart. Yeah. So as you start doing more, you'll be able to eyeball it more, and especially for stuff like this. This doesn't have to be all perfect. And then do the same with those two. Perfect. No rush. And you can speed it up. You can speed it up. You can press it all the way down. Yeah, you can put a little bit more pressure on it, but just make sure it's going straight up and down. Because a part of it is, hold on, before you start, you don't want to have it spin too long because of the friction heats it up. You know what I mean? Because the hotter it gets, the easier it is for it to break. So you kind of want to just get it quickly in there as quickly as you can without rushing. All right. And don't put too much pressure. All right, so now that you got your holes drilled, you could take these and then you could like set it up. That way you could, you know, have some leverage to drill it down. So now you could grab one of your pieces. Yeah. Or did you change up? Oh, you gotta change up the drill bit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, so we finished up Mikey's first raised garden box. So tell us how that process went.
So first we got the legs, and then we measured them out so they all be even. and we got the side parts. And then we measured them out. So, then we drilled into there. We drilled in this way. We drilled into there. Got the legs on. And then we got the side. No, we got the bottom. No. Then we got. Which part is it?
Yeah, we got one of those together, the side or the bottom, yeah. Yeah.
We drilled in from the sides, and then we were done. We just
Yeah.
gotta get it painted.
Yep.
Somebody very special that y'all probably already know. Beats by Chris. You ever heard of her? She does makeup too at 1123 Beauty Studios.
Yes. That's what it's all about, y'all. Family working together, networking, and all that good stuff. And most importantly, growing together. Can you dig it? And on that note, y'all, I am the MATTWOODS, and we out. Peace.